Welcome to Tommy's Reptiles, a channel dedicated to all things reptiles, where I create content showing my pet reptiles, reptiles in the wild, and my reptile DIY projects. I spent the past couple weeks constructing this enclosure for a baby green tree monitor. This enclosure is from a company called Advinci, and it's a perfect starter for a baby green tree monitor, but in the future, I'll need to upgrade the size of this green tree monitor's enclosure. Once I finished the assembly of this enclosure, it was time to start scaping for my baby green tree monitor. First, I added this background just to give the enclosure a nice jungle vibe. Then I started adding cork all over the walls of the enclosure so the green tree monitor can climb on all sides minus the door. And this little birdhouse so it could hide inside of it. Once I finished adding the cork to the walls, then I started adding the substrate, starting with Reptisoil. After that, I added some forest floor, which is organic cypress mulch. Then I threw in this snake plant, along with this bamboo. Lastly, I added some additional climbs and hides just to give the monitor more options. And this is how it turned out. Guess what? My baby green tree monitor just arrived at the FedEx hub, so let's head on over and pick it up. Woo! Let's go get it! We're driving in the rain, heading to the FedEx hub to pick up my new baby green tree monitor. We got it. Normally, I would open it up in the parking lot, but I don't want it to get away, so I'm gonna drive it home first. So I ended up putting the box in this plastic tote just in case the monitor hops out when I'm opening the box. I assume it's gonna be in a little baggie, but just to be safe. All right, what do we have here? Take off that top styrofoam piece. And here's the baby green tree monitor in this little baggie. They did well, they zip tied it, packed it very well. The company is called Fantastic Fonts, and they seem to be very good captive breeders. All right, let's see what we got here. Get that paper out. Oh, whoa! She's way smaller than I imagined. What a cool little tree monitor. Look at that beautiful color. It's like a greenish blue. I don't really want to handle her too much right off the bat, so I'm just going to kind of let her go, let her explore the enclosure, leave her be. Here you go, little one. What a beautiful animal. Look at that color. I can't get over the color. I can't tell if it's blue or green, but wow, stunning. All right, guys, quick update. It's been a couple days. The monitor is still, I think she's hiding in there. But yeah, she's been hiding for a couple days. I kind of got to leave her alone. I keep putting crickets in this, and she's not eating them yet, and changing the water bowl every day. She comes out when I'm not around, but when I come in here, she goes and hides. I'm gonna make sure she's in there, but I'm just gonna change the water. So I just use the water from the previous day and kind of water the plants with it and keep the substrate nice and damp. The plants are doing great though. Top it off. Get some humidity going up in there. You don't want it dry in here when you have a tree monitor. So I just spray the bark, spray the substrate a little bit, obviously spray the plants. All right. Oh yeah, I also constructed this stick climb right here. I just screwed in a couple sticks together just to make a nice little basking area for her and other climbing options. And now I'm going to add some springtails into the substrate just to keep it clean. All right, I'm just going to see. She's right here. She's still scared, but maybe I can get her to eat something real quick. Put her right there. You can see her tail going up. I just got to see her face, and then I might be able to coax her out if she sees some food. But yeah, this is where she's pretty much been hanging out for the past couple days. Monitors are really, you know, they're really skittish and stuff when you put them in a new habitat, which is obvious. You know, they're in a new environment. They don't know if there's predators, so they're gonna hide until they feel comfortable enough to come out on their own. But this is my first baby green tree monitor, so I don't really want to. I mean, I'm sure she's not gonna let herself starve, but I have to keep checking on her, you know, every few days or so, just to make sure everything's good. Here she is. She's not acting too skittish. The past couple times that I saw her, she ran and hid immediately. It'd be nice to build a little bit of trust. I'm obviously not gonna grab her, but I wanna see if I can get her to eat something. So I wanna put this cork right up here so I don't startle her. She's not really tongue flicking, which is not a great sign. It means she's still nervous, but let's see if I could put some food out in front of her and maybe get her a little more comfortable. All right, I've got a cricket. Looks like we're at a stalemate. I'm not sure if she's gonna eat, but let's give it a couple more minutes, and if she starts eating, I'll check back with you guys and show you. Okay, she's still not eating, so I have a couple little crickets and discoids in here. I'm just gonna keep in here, so if she gets hungry, she could hang off this branch, dive down and get them. But I don't wanna startle her too much. She's doing great, doing better. Every day's a little better, so that's some progress. But wow, what beautiful coloration. It's like a light greenish blue. I love green tree monitors. They're my favorite tree monitor by far. Don't get me wrong, the other ones are really cool, but I mean, you can't beat that coloration right there. I don't care what you say. There's that prehensile tail. It looks like she wants me to leave her alone, and that's what I'm gonna do. But there you have it, my new baby green tree monitor. She looks excellent. I just can't wait for her to start eating and feeling comfortable around me, hopefully within the next few days. It looks like she's going to look for a place to hide. And that's it. Thank you for watching Tavi's Reptiles.